Do you know why looks are put on a pedestal? It's because it's not the norm in society, in the world. Like, being a good looking person is not the norm. Being a good looking guy in society is not the norm. I can step out and I can guarantee you, because women, we've got more beauty things to our fingertips. I can see more beautiful women, gadgets, yeah. I can see more beautiful women than I'll see better, like, good looking guys. I promise you. Yeah.
I agree with her as well.
And it's a shame. I wish I could walk out and see a lot of good looking guys, but I don't. Like, on an average day, literally. I see bare girls that I'm like, wow, pretty.
So you say the majority of guys are ugly then?
I think the majority of guys are average or below.
Okay.
But
women make themselves up with the makeup.
That's what I said, big mama.
So what, isn't the majority of women average as well though?
Yeah, but we're able to finesse it a bit more. King, you're laughing because I'm saying facts.
But listen, think about it. You're finessing it. That means that's not real. It's a lie. It's an illusion. So when you say, when I go outside and I don't really see that many good looking guys and I see lots of beautiful women, no, you're seeing a lot of average guys and a lot of liars. That's what you're seeing. Because if a lot of these women, if you just put a wet wipe to the face, bruv, it's a different story now. Yeah? Well, let's wipe off all the contour and all of that stuff, bro. Yeah? And then because a lot of you women's egos would drop significantly. If there was a thing where, I don't know, the UK, the West, America and the UK and Canada just banned makeup, bruv. There was no more makeup anymore. Bruv, all this ego will disappear real quick, overnight, bruv. You said that the majority of guys are average to ugly, but you see loads of...
I never said ugly. No, see, now you're putting words in my mouth.
Average.
I said average and below. I never said
average
ugly.
And below.
Ugly is like the lowest scale. Yeah,
yeah. My bad. I was saying it for shock value.
Yeah.
Average and below. But the majority of women are average and below because that's average.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You see what Big Mama said? Women can put trinkets on. But yeah, the majority, like I said, the majority of women are average. Like, beauty
no, you
is
said they're all beautiful. You were saying there's loads of beautiful women. I don't.
Yeah, because we can do little things to like manipulate and just do certain things.
Liars.
It's a woman's prerogative to do that. Women have been doing that for years.
Average, the fact that they have to manipulate it to make it more appear to be more beautiful than what it actually is, that says that they are average.
There's nothing wrong with being average.
We are all agreeing.
Yeah, we're all literally agreeing. Literally.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not agreeing with her.
You're agreeing. Yes, you are.
I'm not agreeing with her, bro.
Someone in the chat said it's witchcraft. That's true.
I do not think on a real, the average man and an average woman, I think typically a man is actually more attractive than what women are, unfortunately. And you know why that is? If women are letting themselves down by overdoing it with the makeup and the fake hair and not being authentic to themselves. Because if we actually were showing our authentic beauty more and more, and our true face, it would, the fact that it's false advertisement.
It's a lie.
You can only say you're pretty when you're in the wig and with the makeup and the eyelashes and the...
we didn't even go to the hair. Oh my God. Let's take the makeup and all the hair units out. Let's see. Because women like to talk about men's hair as well. Oh, yeah, your hair, either your hair's too long or your hair's too short or your hairline or you ain't got a beard or... Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Now, why don't you lot take all them gadgets out of your head, bruv? And all the makeup and then let's see who's average here, bruv.
But like...
Because really and truly with most men, what you see is what you get. You already know what you're getting with a guy. A lot of guys, they'll get with a girl, you've never even seen her real face. Not until you get in a relationship with her. Then you see her in the morning. You see her when she gets out of the shower. You're like, rare. Who the hell's this? In the mix. I want to hear you now, yeah? The UK, the USA was to say, no more makeup, no more hair units, yeah? No hair gadgets, yeah? Do you think that you lot would be saying that, like, all these girls there's so many beautiful women and in comparison to men being good looking? Do you think it'd be... Like, what do you think would happen, fam? Because I think women's
Yeah,
confidence will drop like steep, steep hill, bruv. Go on.
probably drop a little, but we still have hair, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Little.
yeah, like, we still have hair, like, underneath the unit.
Okay, what about the
I
no
don't know.
makeup then?
Yeah, like, you're, like, there's pretty girls out there, naturally.
What
There
do you
are
think
pretty
there's
girls out
what a
there.
lot of them?
Yeah, a lot, like, naturally.
Like what most of them?
Yeah, like, I think so.
I
No,
think,
bruv.
like, open your mind and think about like the women across the world and how, like, don't think about maybe the borough that you live in or whatever. Open your mind a bit. There's so many beautiful varieties of women in the world, right? Is she really beautiful when she doesn't have her makeup on and she doesn't have her fake hair? Come on. That's the question. Like, and you guys sometimes say, I'm not gonna lie, not you guys in this chat, obviously. 8 out of 10 and da 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 da, and it's friends ratings that you're giving your friends because they're your friends and you don't want to hurt their feelings. But realistically, it's okay to say sometimes we're not all blessed with beauty. Yeah, you can actually make yourself more beautiful by working on your inside. By the way,
Yeah, hey, work on
like
your
I mentioned,
character.
you don't even have to be 10-10,
Yeah,
right?
be actually a nice person. That will make you look more attractive. It will make you be more of an attractive option. If a lot of like if you just base everything on how you look, and you could be beautiful, but if you base everything and make it revolve around your looks and you forget about cultivating an actual character, bro, like, yeah, you're just gonna end up getting pumped and dumped a lot. That's all that's gonna happen, because the guy's gonna realize after he busts a nut, he's gonna realize, oh, you're actually a horrible person, like, and that's it, and that's what happens. Hence why a lot of these Instagram baddies are just baby mamas. Anyway, let's hear it from Remnant and Ella. So Remnant, go.
Thank you for having me. I did hear earlier in the conversation about who is more leisure when it comes to taking care of their body. And I wanted to add my 2 cents on that. Yeah, I do believe that females are very much more lazy for all the reasons that have been stated. You know, they're able to get makeup, eyelashes, they're able to even get waist trainers, they're able to get push-up bras, everything, even to be able to make them look like they have a certain appearance when in actuality they don't. While men don't have that option, okay? Men can't just get a shoe that's gonna make them a bit taller. I mean, in reality, you're gonna hold on, let me
They
finish.
can, but
In
still.
reality, yeah, but in reality, it's not like a push-up bra. It's not like a makeup. It's not like a eyelashes. It's not like a waist trainer. What man wears a waist trainer? If he's fat, that's it. He has to live with that. Whilst a woman, she can go literally to a market, get a waist trainer and put on a dress and she looks like she has a 10 out of 10 body. Men don't have that. Men don't have that option. Even leggings today have pads. Leggings today have butt pads. Men can't even get that. Okay? So in reality, women are more leisure because they have more options to appear fit. Whilst men, no, they don't have a choice.
Facts. Ella, what do you gotta say?
Yeah, I think you guys are just thinking about it from like the Western standpoint. You're thinking about like the U.S. and the U.K. where that makes up maybe 500 million people out of 8 billion, where the normal person doesn't have money for weave and makeup and eyelashes. Like if you go to India, if you go to Ethiopia,
Why are we gonna talk? Yeah, but why are we
talking
gonna talk about India and Ethiopia when the only
We
reason I
are.
talk about
okay,
America? Hold on 1 second, because you're making a point which I don't really understand, because
okay,
like
I thought we were
we live in
comparing.
the UK. Listen,
Oh my God.
listen. We live in the UK, right?
I understand that.
And you're from America, I'm
I just
assuming.
wanted to
I
get my
lived in
point
America
across.
as well. I lived in
Excuse me,
America
Mike.
as well. But like, why would we talk about what's going on in India?
I thought we were talking about people. I thought we were talking about men and women. I didn't know we were just talking about men and women in certain locations. I thought we were talking men and women in general. So if that's not what we're talking about,
But
that's
where do
okay.
you live though?
Men and women. You said or
No, but where
men.
do you live though?
I live in America.
Exactly. So why do you care about what's going on in India?
I'm talking because why are we just? Are we not talking about people? You said men and women.
I get that, but why? But I get that, but if you live in America and I live in the UK, and I'm talking about America and the UK, Why would your mind shift
What?
to India? That doesn't make sense.
My mind was shifting to beauty. I was thinking about beauty compared to a woman's beauty compared to men and how they look. So I was thinking about how, like if those Indian people or those all these other people were to come to America, they'll be considered exotic without their makeup. They'll be considered, different and unique when they come to these different countries without their makeup. So that's what I was.
Someone in the chat said, "What about the Antarctic?" But yeah, go on, carry on.
No, that's what I was just saying. I thought because I didn't know we were talking about specifically to our location.
But I just think
Most of the conversations I have and topics are talking about the West because that's where I live. That's what I've experienced. I lived in America for a long time, many years, and obviously I'm from London. I'm from the UK.
But you
And what I
travel.
see,
But you travel,
the
right?
dynamics that we see in this side of the world is different to the other side of the world. We live
But
in
you
a very
travel.
particular time in history
But you
where
travel is what
the
I'm saying. If people,
dynamics between men and women are very confrontational, but at the same time, it's like girl power. You get what I'm saying? Like society's like girl power, but I don't know. So it's good to
so
have
what
this
you're saying is that
conversation.
my point is no longer valid if we're just sticking to the West. Like, um, my point is not valid because we're just sticking to the West. But my point is valid when we look at the conversation as a whole. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not necessarily saying what you're saying is wrong, but what in this context of of this arena right now, why would you talk about outside the arena? Like I understand this out is it will be different in the eastern side of the world because the philosophy, the culture, the economy is different. Do you get what I'm saying? But because you was gonna make a point out about most people in the world can't afford lashes and blah blah blah.
And they still look beautiful. That's my point. That was
Yeah,
what,
but
and
they
I was
live a
able
different
to.
life though.
But they
Like
still look
you got to remember,
beautiful.
like if we talk about like India, if we talk about women in India and Kenya
Or
or something
even
like that, listen,
Thailand,
they're living a
or
different life because what they're exposed to, what they're eating, their environment, the pollution, it's the different kind of life. So they're
yeah,
not
it's
going
not
to
that deep. Women in
they're
the
not going to be
UK
having the
can be
same kind
natural.
of experience. What?
I'm saying it's not that deep. Women in the UK can be natural. It's not about pollution and all of this stuff.
No, but she was
Women
talking about the
can be.
economics of it as well. She was saying
no,
that the
I
women
was,
can't
you never let me
afford certain
finish. You
things.
kept on cutting me off. The bottom line was even with they're not relying on all these other things. Get economics out of the question, out of the conversation. Forget that. Forget money and all that stuff. A lot of people, the majority of people in the world are not relying on outside resources to look good, and they still look. And at the end of the day, if you go to those places, the women still look better than the men. Even if they both have the same type of upbringing and they both, go through the same thing, you're still going to go over there as an objective viewer, and you're still going to see these women look better than the men. That's just, and
I don't know. I haven't done the study. There's no study to
you
show
watch
that. I don't know.
TV,
Like I
you
don't
can,
know.
you watch TV.
I think most people are average, and I think average is a word for a reason. Like the word average didn't just come out of nowhere. Like and average wasn't just there specifically to address men. I think average it goes across the board, men and women. The majority, the mode, the median, the most people are going to be average looking, average height, average money. Like I don't understand how we're not getting that. Like you're trying to say, oh, okay, if you get to outside the West, the women don't need makeup and blah blah blah, and they look on pound for pound, they're better looking than the men. I don't know how you came to that conclusion. Like I don't know how you.
So you don't think you disagree? Are you saying you disagree
I'm
with that?
saying most people are average.
I'm asking, do you disagree with what I said?
Well, if you're not saying that most people are average, then I am
I'm
disagreeing.
saying women look better than men.
I'm
That's
saying
it.
I'm saying most people are average looking
So do you disagree or not? Why aren't you able to answer the question?
because I'm making a clear
That's the
point of what I'm
topic.
saying, and you want me to
Give you a clear
basically
cut
adhere to what you're
answer.
saying, bruv. Like, if you saying women are better looking than men, obviously I'm gonna say women are attractive because I don't find men attractive. But what I'm saying is that people, for the most part, are average.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not attracted to men, so I can't say that. There's nothing else for me to say, but women are attractive. It's not even more
But that's
attractive.
the whole
They are attractive,
conversation
and I
you're
don't find
making,
men
though.
attractive. Simple.
But that's the
But
whole
if we
I
was
thought
to
that.
ask women, if we was to ask other women, if they went to India, yeah, and then they looked around, they did a survey of all the men walking around to see how many were just average of 5 and how many was above average and how many was below average. I think they would find that the majority of men are 5s. And the same way, if I was to go to India and to do that same study but to look at the women, I
I'm
think I
not
would say
even
the
saying
majority of
India
women are
specifically.
average.
I'm just
I
saying
don't understand
I
what you're trying to say.
I wasn't saying India specifically. I was just saying that because that's the largest population, where, as opposed to America and the West, where it's a lot, the population is like 1/3 of what India is. So you can you can say Thailand, you can say
Yeah,
China,
it can be
and all
anywhere.
these other, yeah, anywhere. So you can, like, that's what I was saying. But on average, as you were saying, women look better than men, with or without makeup.
I'm saying majority of people are average looking, bruv. Like
Okay.
when I go outside and I see like women, like, majority of them are just average to me. I'm sorry, bro. Like that's it.
Okay.
Now the percentage of them that are like 8s and up, or not even 8s, let's say the majority that are like 6 plus up, is gonna be a smaller percentage. The majority are gonna be 5s and 4s.
King,
Really?
Can you give us an example, like in the celebrity world, because that's all you can do really, of like an eight and above, and then an average woman?
All right, cool. An 8 and above. What was that girl that was with Michael B. Jordan?
Oh, Laurie Harvey.
Laurie Harvey. Boom.
Facts,
How
facts,
many
facts.
Laurie Harveys do you see walking around?
Not a lot. Not a lot. King.
What the hell?
Not a lot.
What are we talking about
So
here?
what's average? So to you, what's average?
An average chick. You lot start saying names in the chat of a woman you think will average. Just see if I agree.
Because that will give us a good idea of what you guys think is an average woman.
Someone said ZZ Mills. I think ZZ Mills is
That's so
average.
rude. That is so rude. Leave. She's
How's
had too
that
much.
rude? Yeah, what's wrong with that? That's not a diss, you know. Do you get it now? So, like, okay. You said that was being mean. Do you think ZZ Mills and Laurie Harvey are the same looks level?
But obviously not.
Obviously not. Thank you. The truth has to come out. The truth sets us free, bruv. Let's go.
I think Michael B. Jordan, apart from his physique, I think like facially he's average, and I've always said that.
Okay. Do you other women agree?
Yeah, he's not average.
Yeah.
He's above average,
I think he's quite good looking.
but he's not all that everybody makes. Because people overhype him. I guess that's what it is.
Yeah, overhype him. Like I would say, like if I was to see him in real life, I'd be like, oh okay, but I wouldn't be like, oh my gosh, he's so good looking.
Do you know the funny thing? I think that a lot of these male celebrities that women bang on about, I think a lot of them are average. Kind of, they're more average than they're perceived to be. Like, there's guys that you'd see outside that are on the same level as those guys. You'd see them in real life. Like, it's not like as I said, how many Laurie Harveys do you see when you're out, when you go to the shopping center, like, or you just go to the shops, like the market. How many of them do you see really though? At the end of the day, I think you're gonna see more average women and more average men than you're gonna see like above average. I think that's just a standard thing. Some countries where it's like the average is a little bit higher than everywhere else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that goes down to their
That's
diet.
select places though. Those are exceptional countries. Like, do you get what I'm saying?
But then, like, even countries like Ukraine and stuff, like, if you look at their standard of beauty with their women, they're above average as well.
Hell no.
You know, like, outside of the BLK community, come on, outside of the BLK community.
No, like
Yeah,
Russia,
Within the
outside of black people,
within the
that's
Eurocentric beauty standards,
like
like
Russia
countries
is
like
known
Ukraine,
for
they are
Russia.
above average. Facts.
Russia is known for beautiful women as for the like white community.
Where?
Russia.
Exactly, Russia as well. That's what I'm saying, outside of the BLK community.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I really don't
Ukraine
understand that one, that Russia thing. I don't understand that one. I don't see it. I don't see what them man see. Do you get what I'm saying? But
Are you not attracted to women outside of your race?
no, I am. but that not all, not just she's no, bro. Maybe I'm just like, I don't know. Maybe I'm kind of strict in it. I have a strict type of types. You get what I'm saying?